Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom, also April. This is my microphone cord. And this is my desk. I'm super excited. This is my desk. I can definitely film here. I cleaned it off. This is why I'm so excited. Sorry, I was keeping the group updated on my progress and whatnot. So, and I will do, that's right, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to pause it so I can unhook the camera. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is just my top decorations and some bottles that I have in case I need them. These are just decorations. These are my paper packs, the ones that I could easily access. Actually, no, it wasn't all that easy. Anyway, I pulled these paper packs. They're the ones that I found on my shelves, where I have my loose paper as well. And so, right. Yeah, so I've got my loose paper and the like standing holders in my closet. And then when I get that area cleaned out, I'm still working really hard on my closet. And then this is, I'm puke camming, I'm sorry. So these are some markers and paints, and this is chalk. It's like, this is like my part of my paper coloring section here. And then I've got what is this? It's a pencil sharpener. So I've got like tools up here. I've got my staplers hang here. My other stapler hangs here. These are just things I got from takeout, and I thought they'd be handy. My carving tools, my scissors. I got a ton of scissors back here. I have a specific set of funnels just for crafting. And this is just a scrap mat thing. This is my craft caddy, which you have seen before. It fits perfectly here. This is my bin of my crocodile corner chompers. I found my heat gun when I cleaned off my desk. I'm so excited. I've been using my hair dryer, or a hair dryer, which is totally fine, but I'm just glad to know where my heat gun is. And so I've got punches on my crocodile in here, so that this big scratch, by the way, is from my cat. I just caught a glimpse of it on. Okay. And so youngest child calls these mini toilet paper rolls. Just some papers I got from my mom. And I have a jar here. I'm going to go through it because I actually have a bag of scraps of fabric that I use now. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about this. I like that it's decorative, but I'm trying to have everything together. And so these are my clips. This is my clip tray. This bottle's just in here because I emptied paper clips out from it. These I'm going to be adding to some of my color sprays so that it will help shake them up. Just bottles for sprays here. Oh, there's my bright lamp. Littlest made this, and this was a gift from a friend. So this is, I'll show you this too. This is one of my favorite things that I have, and right now I've just got some decorative things on it. This is Bob. This was made by a friend. So right, so I've got paints here, I've got paint markers here. Like I said, I'm trying to keep everything together. And then my acrylic paints, and then more acrylic paints. I'm going to shut this off for a minute. I got these at Goodwill for $3 for all of these. And there were some that were dried out, but most of them weren't. And then I've got my chai just in case I need it. And I've got some house paint samples that I threw in with my stuff. And this This table went together like magic. Putting things here felt like it was magical the way things were coming together. So stuff that I didn't expect happened, and it happened perfectly. Case in point, I, on a whim, thought to myself, what if I tried to put this in? So I've had this kicking around, no place for it, nothing to use it for because all my ideas have failed. So it was homeless. So then I was like, what if I try putting these in here? So I did, and this tray that they were all sitting in previously fits perfectly in here. Like, there's not even a hair's room either way. These paints fit in here perfectly, and I have 4 of these watercolor sets so that I can play with coloring paper and whatnot. So these fit in here perfectly. And then I've got these nail polishes and these paint markers. These, by the way, they're for car paint, you know, painting the windows on cars and stuff. They're great paint markers, and you can use them to apply paint to stamps and whatnot. So, and then these things fit perfectly as well. Like, they don't fit all the way in, but they are snug right here, and they don't get stuck. My camera work is bad. This is why I put it on a doohickey. Which, by the way, there's the doohickey clipped right onto my desk. Okay. Got my paintbrushes here. This is my basket. Woo! Ha, that was fun. This is my basket of electrical cords and electrical device stuff that I use regularly. I've got to kind of clean it out, but I've got all my cords in one location, which is helpful. My biggest chant that, like, while I've been cleaning is, you know, when I'm like, I don't want to, you know, put this away right now. I want to put it in a box. Then I'm like, or I want to keep it out so I can use it. And I'm like trying to retrain myself that if I put it where it belongs, then I will be learning to go there automatically, hopefully. So that'll be my go-to for whatever. So I've got these drawers, and this one has a camera in it. This one has some pen nibs. This one has pen refills. Yeah, so I pretty much have no idea what's in there. This is where I hold my Scentsy. And here's my light and my printer. So, I'm still in the process of organizing stuff. This is not necessarily in its final form, but I really feel like it came together so well. And like, it flows right, it feels right, if that makes any sense. Having said that, that means that these are my eyelets. These are the eyelets that my mom gave me, and so these are like, this is what I go to all the time for eyelets, because I've got a bazillion of these, and so why buy new eyelets? If I come across my eyelets, I know they're around here somewhere. When I come across them, I'll probably incorporate them somewhere too, but for now, I'm really happy with just using these. Oh, and Mom, look. So this is a pen my mom got me. It's one of those dip pens that's like swirly and pulls the ink right up the handle or whatever. So I'm excited to use that, and that's why I put it here, so I could. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and put it back overhead because you're gonna puke. Okay, so we're back, and you don't have to deal with my wiggly wobbly whatever. So that's my space, and I've got stuff behind me. I have a couple of things set up on the table behind me, but really I'm just working here right now. Like the other night, Chris came in and hung out with me at the the table, and so that's where I worked. But so this is my journal. This journal was named Mary because of Mary Tyler Moore. So that's another thing I'm doing, is naming my journals and probably putting fun facts in about why. So this is, I don't remember what I wrote on here, so I'm not pulling all of these out, but I'll pull these out. So daily, weekly, monthly. Oh, get in it. There we go. Okay. And then this page is cute, I think, for the fact that I used a paper from, like, this is from an atlas from, like, the history of the world. I mean, it's probably not from the history of the world, but it's about the history of the world. Okay, so this is my daily journal. And these are blank. These are ready to go. I made them. The reason I'm showing you this is because that's what I'm working on now. I'm trying to make some days ahead. So that if I miss a day and can't add a page, then I'm not missing. Because I'm working on doing bullet journaling and using lists and whatnot. So I'm trying to keep track of everything. And, yeah. So that's where I'm at for that. So I'm just working right now on this page. So this is a junk journal with me. I'm just hanging out here. I tried to film this 2 times last night. And the first time I said a naughty word. And I couldn't figure out how to tell in the video. Like if I were to go through and edit, if I were to try to find that spot, like how would I do that? And so I could censor myself. Like that seemed like a lot of editing work. And so I didn't do that. Hold on just a second. I gotta pause it because I got a cough. Sorry, I have a sinus thing that flares up every fall, and it's fall. Anyway, so I said a naughty word, and I couldn't figure out how to summon up the motivation to edit it out. And then the next time when I did it, the orientation of the camera was wrong, and I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. So, yeah. All right, so I'm making this. I'm putting this on here. This is the thing that I've found. I think I'm going to put some writing space here for a fun fact, which means I need a blank piece of paper or a blue piece of paper. That'll look very nice. Ooh. Get off there. Ooh. I like it. Do I want it up? I probably wanted it longer, actually. But, yeah, well. I can put another piece up here of something. What can I put up here? Oh, you know what, though? I use this one right here. So maybe I use this. I use this. There. That's going to be good. So I napped like all day yesterday. I was exhausted from, because I had to move a lot of stuff around. I had to clean off the desk, pull all the stuff off it, figure out where it was going to go and whatnot. I know you know what cleaning is, but there was a lot of lifting and stuff because of what I was trying to put away or what I was trying to move. I ended up needing to rearrange stuff in the closets and on the shelves and whatnot. So I did a lot of lifting and moving and sorting and crawling on the floor because I have a wastebasket over here. Did a lot of crawling on the floor because I got so tired of the video shaking, like when I wasn't even barely touching the table, or like if the cat jumped up or whatever, it was shaking so much, and I was just getting sick and tired of it. So I crawled around on the floor underneath my table and ratcheted the nuts. Yes, ratcheted the nuts on the... I sound like I'm being prompted. I'm not. I'm just thinking. Because there's nuts and there's bolts. So I was tightening the bolts. That's what I'm trying... Oh, I didn't even measure this. What a dope. I knew it was the right size-ish. I knew I could get the right size out of it. Anyway, so I was ratcheting underneath my table at like right before dinner. Maybe after dinner, actually. And, did you see? I threw those away. I'm just pointing that out. I didn't keep them. And that's just tiring, man. Crawling around under the table. I am not 20 anymore. So I was exhausted yesterday. Like, napped all afternoon, and I don't nap. I'm not a napper. Like, I'm not judging you if you are. You need a nap, take a nap. But naps usually make me cranky unless I really need them. So, and I was not cranky after my nap yesterday like I am if I don't need it. So, I definitely needed it, and I was still tired the rest of the day. And I still stayed up until 9:30 like a moron. That's fine. I was like... My mind wasn't tired. It was my body, you know? So, like, my brain is going, 1,000 miles a minute. Okay. Weiss, do you have something to add? Weiss, what's the matter? My cat's a weirdo. Oh yeah, no, this is good. I like it. So, this is actually just a cluster that I photocopied. Because I made it. And they work really well flat like that. Like, it takes some of the bulk out of them, and you can still get... It's not exactly the same effect, obviously, but it's pretty similar. I'm getting the hang of scanning and photocopying, and I'm remembering more often to do those things, like when I make something that I think is really neat or want to use, or, whatever. I'm getting better at using them to enhance my journals. But also to, like I've made some digitals out of stuff that I've created and put them in the group. So the next thing I need to do is make a tag, and because I was so tired, by the time I was done, I was tired too. So I put that there's a pocket in each of these places so that I would remember what I was doing when I got up in the morning. Because I know me. I'm trying to find... Oh, this is a good size for this. Maybe it's a little snug. A little snug, but let's... I wanted this one to be upside down. Because I've never done upside down stuff in my journal before. And I really wanted to... I'm like, it's gonna fall out. It doesn't fall out. Or maybe it does and nobody mentions it, but I don't think it does. I think they've got it figured out, especially if it's closed all the time. Like if not all the time, obviously you open it to use it or write it or whatever, but like if your book is closed, chances are good, and tied especially, probably not gonna fall out. That is like the perfect size for this. Lengthwise and widthwise. That's good. Let's see here. So the way I've got my journaling set up, I don't know if I've ever talked about this actually. That's a good length. It could be a lot bigger widthwise, but it's a good length, so this is good to know. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but the way I've got my journal set up right now that's working really well for me is, oh yeah, it would be the same thing almost, I think. Yeah, so I've got, yeah, okay. I have my daily, my weekly, and my monthly. My daily, my weekly, my monthly tasks. And sorry, I'm grabbing some cards. I'm trying to figure out what I need while I'm talking, and it's not working. So I've got my daily, my weekly, my monthly tasks, things that I want to work on, like goals in those time periods. And so I want this that wide. So this wide and that tall. That's a pretty good size card. And I can do them like twice. Let's see. And then I'll have a card for here and a card for here. Ow, that's money. So when I check off a daily, this is what I'm going to use. When I check off a daily task, I can add another one if I want. But I learned yesterday from watching a video that there are symbols for bullet journaling that I was not aware of. So I just added it here. Okay. So task is a dot. X is done. This is complete. Important. Nope. Migrated means you've moved it forward. Scheduled is obviously scheduled, and then there's canceled. So, oh, this is fun. I worked on a thing, and this is a cutout of a leaf, and I'm working on fixing up a digital with these. So this is just a straight up photocopy. I didn't do anything to it, but I think it looks super cute. Anyway, I got sidetracked. So I'm working on using them because I was just using like boxes and then checking them off when they're done, but that didn't give me any way to track, like I'm migrating or whatever. So now that I know that those symbols exist, I'm going to work on using them in my journal. My throat is so scratchy. It sounds scratchy. It doesn't feel bad. It just sounds like it feels bad. All right, so this is pretty close there. And it's pretty tall here. So let's see. It's almost the right thing, so I think it'll fit in there fine once I'm trimmed this way. I think. We'll see. And so then, if I do a task, then we've talked about how ridiculous I am in my brain already, so, it should surprise no one when I say my brain's weird. So I have lists for my lists. Yeah, I like that. Let's see if it'll fit in here. I think the other one needs to be skinnier. Yeah. Good. Yay. So I have a master list because here was my logic though. There's a reason. I have made lists and I have made master lists that are pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of stuff. And then I get stuck and I can't figure out what it is, where I should start. And that gets really old and hard to work around. So I've got my master list, which is where I'm pulling my other stuff from. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. I've got my master list, my running to-do list. And so it's got all the things that I need to do. And then as I complete them on here, I check them off on here. But then I replace them with something else. So I have at least a few tasks a day that I need to accomplish. All right, so this is a good length. So these pages were perfect. All right. Now, and this one was good for the upside down one. Yay. But where'd you go? Underneath? No. Okay. We're good. Here's another one. Come here, you. All right. So, where's my folder, friends? Oh, there it is. Camouflage. Yeah, so I made this video. I started making this video twice last night, and then I was just like, forget it. I'm going to bed. Done. All done. And yes, I still have my ridiculous nails on. Even with all of the moving and whatever, I've only popped 5 of these babies off. But I glued them back on. Like, they're withstanding a good amount. I'm pretty impressed with these little Family Dollar, $3.50 purchase. Because they're fun. My husband was like, those look super fake. And I was like, I know, it's great. I love it. What do I want to use? I think I want to use glue stick. I don't know why I want to use glue stick, and I don't know where my glue stick is. Where are you, glue stick? Ah, found it. Okay. I got my glue paper, so I'm not sticking everything to my mat like I usually do. My glue is so gross. Sorry, guys. I gotta get the schmutz off it. So that was my fun and excitement, was getting a lot of stuff put away and organized. And I'm not done by any stretch of the imagination. I still have a lot more work to do, but I definitely feel more comfortable with where it's at and what needs to happen, because I already made a whole lot happen. So that's good. Get over here. So anyway, if you need a change up, I suggest nails. I don't care who you are. Go get a set of nails, put them on. Well, no, I mean, not, if you don't want to, don't do that, obviously. But, like, if that's your thing, $3.50 at the Family Dollar. Just for something different. Because you've seen my nails, they're short. Eventually, I'm going to do my own nails, but this wasn't a good alternative. Like, I've got a gel. I got the gel stuff and the machine and the light. Yeah, the machine, the light, and whatever. So I've got all those things. I just need to sit down and do it, but it takes a long time. And I don't particularly want to sit down for a long time right now. See, this is falling out. And that's what makes me nervous. So I'm just going to keep trying to cram it in here like that. Every time it falls out. Okay. Right. So I've got 2. Now this one was a good size. It was the perfect size actually, but I want it thicker. So I can either glue these 2 together. Yeah, I might as well do that. Let's do that. Didn't even need to finish my thought. Let's just glue these together. So I know my lights are problematic, but I'm gonna get them figured out at some point. I've got my lamp here, my ring light here. Maybe I need another ring light. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, my dining room has like 3 normal size windows, but 2 of them are super close together, so it's like one big window. Like, it's not, but we've got so much foliage around this side of the house that a lot of that light is lost. Also, it's on the opposite side of the house from where, you know, the sun is, so that also makes a difference. Except at night. At night, like in the afternoon to night, that's when the sun hits this room. But it still doesn't do a whole lot because of the trees. Oop. Cutting all willy-nilly here. So I brought up the topic of Halloween last night, and everybody wants to go do stuff with their friends, so I'm a little disappointed. Obviously, I am way cooler than their friends, and why don't they want to spend Halloween with me? I know they're teenagers and preteen. I'm kidding, I totally understand why they want to go hang out with their friends. Still makes me sad. Not that they want to hang out with their friends, but that like they want to hang out with their friends instead of me on this one day. One day. I was getting really excited for our little Halloween party for the 5 of us. That's all. So I'm gonna make some tab. Like I'm gonna do this. See, do I want a little? Let's do little ones on this big tag. Little. It's cute. All right. All right, and let's do the little tags on this one too. Little corners. I am far from done with this. Oh, let go. Thank you. Little corners. Bloop. And bloop. Checking the time real quick. Oh, we're doing good. We've still got time. All right. This one is still not as thick as I want it to be, but I'm going to be adding paper to it, so that should help. Actually, none of these are quite as thick as I want them to be, but I'm gonna fix it. Just trying to, I don't know, clear my desk. Whatever. Because I have a desk, friends. Alright, I'm gonna need these for my tags. Do I though? Yes, I do. Okay. So this one's the daily. This one's the weekly. This one's the monthly, which makes sense because my daily is a decent amount of tasks that I want to try to get through. My weekly doesn't warrant this much, but that's okay. And my monthly is definitely the smallest one. So this is all good. All right. I'm thinking of what I'm going to use for backing. All right. This is my folder of colored sheets of paper as opposed to my folder of neutrals. This will work. This is paper I dyed with red cabbage, and then I changed the pH level on with baking soda. So that's how that came out. I am looking for maybe a purple or a yellow. Something that's not green. Or blue, because I tend to stick to those. I'm looking for a purple or a yellow. Like a bright color one, though. Of course, I don't find one. Here's a purple. This will work. I like that one. Okay. Calling that good. Keep moving. All right. So this is going on the back for writing on. So this is me taking into account the amount of space I want on either side and doubling it. So I don't want a whole lot. And now I'm just going to cut around the tag so that it fits those dimensions. I just shifted a little bit down and over, and then look, it's almost exactly where I wanted it to be. I just need to cut a little more off. If I just cut this off, it should be good. There we go. That's good. So this I'm gluing on with glue. Okay. So, what are you doing for Halloween? Leave a comment below. Let me know if you've got plans. I didn't ink this. Dang it. Dang it. That's all right. So I'm not going to ink these papers. I put it off center, I know. I see it. It's fine. It'll be fine. All right. I think I'm going to go with let's cover the whole kit and caboodle here. All right. Let's just go whole hog with this gingham pattern. Pretty sure it's gingham. All right. Oh, no. Over. There we go. Okay, I can cut that edge off. I forgot this glue doesn't slide as well. And once it grabs, it grabs. Alright, so I'm still going to do the episode 28. I've decided to just suck it up, renumber everything, or get rid of all the numbers until the thing is posted, because otherwise it turns me into a mess. And that's silly because this is supposed to be fun. Nope. Nope. Because there's not enough to do. Yeah, let's do this. Cool. Bloop. So, snarf. I know you can see I'm being a little more liberal than usual with my art glitter glue. Feeling pretty good about having another batch of it. I ordered some because I was hearing and reading that if you order it from Amazon during like the winter months, that it can definitely be ruined from the cold. So I don't know if everybody has that experience, but since I live in a cold place that sometimes makes my face hurt, I figure order now. And that way I won't have to worry about it later. Dang it. I was distracted again. I guess this is not getting inked except for around the edge because I am like, apparently, in our house we call it ADOS. It's attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. Alright, I just got quiet, I know. I know, I got so quiet. Alright. I'm making a mess. Such a mess. It's okay, though. I'm going to... What am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Because my book keeps closing. You are music. Quick tidy, guys. Quick tidy. I left stuff on here. Because I wasn't sure if this was going to take me the whole video. So I have some other stuff out as well in case. But I'm moving it. Oops. Coffee. Thank you. Oh, I'm moving it and I'm dropping stuff. Right, I need the bone folder. Okay. So. Oh, I want to point out, just in case you guys were not aware, I am a unicorn. I have a sweatshirt that says I'm a unicorn, and it is today's sweatshirt. Right. So I cut this with the lines the long way because that's how I want to write on it. And I'm not allowed to ink it because I didn't ink the other ones. So now I'm going to try to do it on purpose and I'll probably end up inking them. Let's see. A little more off the... I like this edge, so I'm going to take it right off the top. Would you like a little off the top? What do you mean you didn't want bangs? Okay. That's good to go. Glue, glue, glue. Glue, glue, glue. Oh. What else besides my sleeping all day yesterday? Like, I still can't get over it because that's not normal for me. But I was so tired. Oh, after this bagel, I get to have, after this video, it's bagel time. All right, so this one I want lengthwise. Okay. I did a quick measure, but then I added a little bit just to make sure that I don't cut it too short or too thin. So the thickness is perfect. And now, so is the length. All right. Anyway, yeah, so I did not have bagel time this morning yet, so I've got to go toast a bagel and eat it. It's very exciting. It's not so much that I'm like, obviously I'm hungry, but I really just like the way bagels are, you know, hot, buttery. I like the taste of the salt on the butter with the sweet of the bagel. Like, it's just the whole experience. It's very important to me. All right, there's that. So now I'm going to cover this one. Oh my. All right, let's cover this one first. Yeah, that'll work. And then this one, I got to go this way. Interesting. Okay. It's totally fine. Do-do-do-do. Bam. And bam. And then I can ink the edges. I can't believe I forgot to ink. Okay. So, yep, still ran out of things to say. I'm gonna start making lists because lists are kind of what I do, but I'm gonna start making lists of things to say or talk about so that I just have something ready. Because I feel so dumb sitting here saying, what do I say now? Alright. Glue you. I hope you are participating in the Yo Mama weekly challenge. If you're not, maybe you want to check it out. If you are, leave me a comment below and let me know that you are. So that's gonna get old. You're gonna get sick of hearing me say so. So the 17-year-olds senior pictures came back and they look awesome. And we've got to get those in like sooner rather than later. So, yeah. So that's a thing. I can use that one there, and I can use that one there. Perfect. So I'm just going to glue it. glue it on. Okay. I don't know where we are time-wise. Let's see, shall we? Ooh, 10 minutes left. I'm going for an hour today. So, 10 minutes and then I get bagel time. Don't worry, by the time you see this, I will have already experienced my bagel for the day. There. I like that, and that, and that. I'm gonna leave, am I? They're tags. They'll be hidden. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut off the end here and ink them up. And then I'll go from there. Ink, ink, ink. Ink, ink. Ink, 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 ink. Okay. Pin. Go home. Meh. Alright. I'm trying to think like 3 steps ahead of what I'm doing so that I can keep that momentum going. I changed the end on this and my ink seems to be working better. So, but I also spritzed a little teeny tiny bit of water on it too, a couple drops, and that may have done it. I did both at the same time, not simultaneously, but like within minutes of each other. Oh yeah, I got a whole other back here to ink. What am I doing? Man, having issues. So all right. Yeah, so you get to listen to the dulcet tone. I'm literally struggling to come up with something to tell you or talk about. Besides that, this is crooked. Arr. Let's see. I have my sewing machine on my rolling cart, so it can just be tucked away on the rolling cart and pulled out if needed. I'll probably still bring it to the table like when I use it, but I have the option of not and just using it right on the cart. Oops. No, I'm going the right way. I'm doing the right thing. So that's nice. And I've got, you know, there's a basket hanging from the cart so that I have it off the floor because Phoebe the Terror Bunny loves to come visit. She comes and hangs out with me and crafts when she's out and about, and she got so mad at me. So I have this set of drawers and it's over that way. And it's, I mean, it's just like a plastic, like a metal frame with plastic drawers. And she has claimed a spot underneath it. I've put something on the floor underneath, like storing it. So shelves thing. Well, I haven't had all the drawers in the thing for a while because there are various places. I've got a lot of them in now, and that's why she's mad. So she lost her spot. So I had to take out drawers to let her in under her spot so she could sit on her thing, and I had to put her thing back. But she was so mad at me. She was running around and she was like chewing on everything she could find just to let me know she was mad at me. Because that's a thing they do. Like they will deliberately like break rules. She went after cords here, and she knows she's not supposed to do that, and she like did it deliberately just to like. I mean, that one is kind of a joke's on her if she bites through a cord, but not really, because I would be very sad. All right. Now, I knew there was something else I needed. Let's see. Now, we're gonna grab this because this has a lot of the colors that we're using. Oh, look at that. Doesn't cut if you've got paper on it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Still got paper on it. I'm gonna have to clean my scissors. I've been avoiding it. I hear people talking about cleaning their scissors, and I'm like, ho ho ho, silly. And then I'm like, I can't cut because my scissors are sticky. So I think I'm actually going to put this right both on one side instead of, usually I will do one on either side, but I think I'm going to do it this way because I really think it needs the extra support to stay like, I don't know, it makes sense to me. Yeah. So all right, there's one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Get off my scissors. Yeah, this is so thin, I just want to have it doubled up together. Just in case that will do anything. Oh, you're a little wider than the other ones. Huh. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Thank you. All right. 1, 2, and 3. And ta-da! So, I'm gonna pull my book back out. I'll look at the time real quick. Ooh, 3 minutes. Okay, so this is gonna be just about perfect. Okay, so daily, weekly. Come on, weekly. Get in there. Monthly. And I can add more when I write in it. So that is that page done. So if you like what you saw today, please subscribe and like and share. If you're interested in joining my Facebook group, it is Wicked Crafty Mom. And I'm going to work on setting up an Insta at some point, but I'm not there yet. So thanks. Have a great day. Bye.